How's it going, everybody? Chase here, and I am super excited to bring you a review of the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Egyptian God structure deck, Obelisk the Tormentor. Now, Obelisk the Tormentor is actually my favorite out of the three Egyptian God cards. Slifer's a close second, and not really a big fan of Ra. But we're going to crack this open and do a quick look at all the cards. Showing off the box, it's got a cool picture of Obelisk the Tormentor. Egyptian God deck, Obelisk the Tormentor, 2020. I don't know why it says 2020. I mean, this just came out this year. Studio, Dice / Shueisha, TV Tokyo, and Konami. Ages 6 and up. This is a first edition, which is really cool to have. It's English. It's got Konami. Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, Obelisk the Tormentor, Egyptian God deck. It's got Konami again. Obelisk the Tormentor, arise and wreak your ultimate revenge. Obelisk the Tormentor, one of the three mighty Egyptian God cards, takes center stage in his very own structure deck. This deck includes the new attack spell card, Fist of Fate, and to wipe out your opponent's cards, plus other new cards and clever tricks to summon monsters straight from your hand or deck, and quickly get the 3 monsters you'll need to summon Obelisk for yourself. There's a list. Oops. There's a list of the cards here. Pause it if you want to take a quick look. Comes with a playmat and 32 common cards, 4 super rare cards, 4 ultra rare cards, and 1 double-sided deluxe game mat / dueling guide with tips to execute the perfect strategy. Fully compatible with all the cards you already own. Alright, let's do it. I'm super excited. I love Obelisk the Tormentor. It was actually my first Egyptian God card I ever got. It was a secret rare Obelisk the Tormentor from the 2017 Collector's Tin. A guy threw it in as a bonus set. Taking a look first, this is the mat you get. Has Slifer on this side, which I do have Slifer the Sky Dragon, and I will be doing a review of him soon, and Obelisk the Tormentor. And on the other side, you get a bunch of tips and hints to how to run this deck. I'm super excited. This is going to be cool. I got the Obelisk the Tormentor and Slifer the Sky Dragon theme playing in the background. And here we are. Obelisk the Tormentor. I don't see any damage on it, so that is really cool. It's got the QR code right there if you want to learn the basics on how to play this deck. Alright, let's do it. Where's the tab? That's weird. There usually is a tab. I don't see the tab anymore. What's your favorite Egyptian God card? Leave a comment telling me about it. Can't wait to see some cool stuff. I know this is going to be cool. Alright, here we go. Obelisk the Tormentor. Ultra rare. It's got the divine attribute. Requires 3 tributes to normal summon. Cannot be normal set. This card's normal summon cannot be negated. When normal summon cards and effects cannot be activated. Neither player can target this card with card effects. Once per turn during the end phase of this card with special summon and send it to the graveyard. You contribute 2 monsters to destroy all monsters your opponent controls. This card cannot declare attack the turn this effect is activated. But very cool, ultra rare. It's got EG01, EN001. Very cool. A new card. It's called Soul Crossing. This is actually brand new to the TCG, if I remember correctly. During the main phase, immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summon one Divine Beast monster. When you do, you can tribute a monster your opponent controls, even though you do not control them. But if you tribute summon this way, apply this effect until the end of the next turn. After this card resolves, you can only activate one card or one effect per turn, not counting the effects of the Divine Beast monster. You can only activate Soul Crossing once per turn. Very cool. Fist of Fate. I love this card from the show, or this move from the show. Very cool picture of Obelisk. This card's activation and effect cannot be negated. If you control a monster whose original name is Obelisk the Tormentor, negate the effects of one effect monster your opponent controls, and if you do, destroy it. And if you do that for the rest of this turn, the effects of that monster are negated, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of monsters with the same original name. Then, if you activated this card during your main phase, you can apply this effect. You can only activate one Fist of Fate per turn. That is going to be... I have a feeling this is going to see competitive play. Divine Evolution. This card's activation and effect cannot be negated. Choose one monster you control whose original type is Divine Beast, or whose original name is the Wicked Avatar, the Wicked Dreadroot, or the Wicked Eraser. Except a monster already affected by Divine Evolution, and it gains 1,000 attack and defense. Its effects activations and its activated effects cannot be negated. Also, it gains the following effect. When this card declares an attack, you can make your opponent send one monster they control to their graveyard, their choice. Very cool. That kind of looks like Slifer, though. But it's a ultra rare Divine Evolution. Up next is a super rare level resist wall. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, target one of those monsters. Special summon monsters from your deck in defense position so their combined levels equal the level of that monster but negate their effects. You can only activate one level resist wall per turn. Pretty cool. Angel 01. You can special summon this card from your hand by revealing one level 7 or higher monster from your hand. You can only special summon Angel 01 once per turn this way. While you control this special summoned card, you can tribute summon one level 7 or higher monster in attack position during your main phase, in addition to your normal summon/set. You only gain this effect once per turn. That is good for tribute summoning an Egyptian god card. Mare Mare, or Mare. Cannot be special summoned except by the effect of the worm monster. During your main phase, you can reduce this card's level by 1, and if you do special summon one mini Mare token, attack 300 and defense 200, you can only use this effect of Mare up to thrice per turn. Wow. Super rare. Harpy's Feather Duster. Now, I know a lot of people are excited for this, because this is the only reprint, I think, of that card ever to be made. The first one was exclusive to a video game. When you bought the game, it came with the cards inside of it. But this is some broken stuff. Destroy all spell and traps your opponent controls. Wow. Very pretty card, though. Nimble Mamanga. Pretty cool. Another Nimble Mamanga. Another Nimble Mamanga. Bazoo the Soul Eater. Cyber Dragon. I did not really expect to see him in here. Hardened Arm Dragon. Very cool. Super Nimble Mega Hamster. Evil Swarm Mandragora. Photon Saber Tiger. Photon Saber Tiger again. Evil Swarm Salamandra. Very cool. Ra's Disciple. I use this card in my main deck that I actually use. Ra's Disciple again. Playset Ra's Disciple. Unmasked Dragon. Nimble Beaver. Condemned Witch. Gizmek Uka, the Festive Fox of Fecundity. Fecundity. Never heard of that word. Gizmek Makami, the Ferocious Fanged Fortress. That's a cool looking card. Brain Control. Staple in any Egyptian God card deck. Monster Reborn. Another staple. Different Dimension Capsule. I've seen some people actually lose their Egyptian God card by using this because they end up banishing Obelisk the Tormentor and it gets banned for good because their opponent negates it and banishes this card, which means that Obelisk was lost forever, pretty much, for that game. Pot of Avarice. Double Summon. I actually use this card in Duel Links a lot. Forbidden Chalice. Really good card. Forbidden Lance. Forbidden Dress. Supply Squad, another favorite of mine that I use in my deck. The Monarch Stormforth. That is pretty cool looking. Call of the Haunted. Cloning. Drowning Mirror Force. Never heard of that one. An opponent's monster declares a direct attack, shuffle all your opponent's attack position monsters into their deck. Wow. And some promotional stuff. There's Duel Links, which is the online phone, the game that's on the phone or on the App Store. It's Time to Duel. Legacy of the Duelist, Link Evolution. Pretty sure that's on the Nintendo Switch. And King's Court, which is a set that I believe is coming out later. And the aforementioned Obelisk the Tormentor QR code scanner thing for if you want to learn how to play this deck. But that is cool. I am really happy I found this. That is really cool. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one.